Broxtowe received the lowest council settlement in the whole of the UK, I think for the last consecutive 2 years. It's had massive effects on Broxtowe Borough Council here and the services they can provide, and is continuing to have bad effects all the time. What does Labour plan to do to address these cuts in local authorities?
What's been happening under this government is that local government overall has been starved of resources, and also there's been some extraordinary ways in which the resources have been distributed across the country, and some of the areas that have been hardest hit is an area like this. What we've been doing now is said we'll ensure local government is properly funded, but in addition to that, what we'll do is we'll be reviewing the local tax base so that there's security of funding for the long-term future. At the moment, what the government is doing is cutting central government grant and seems to be pushing responsibility all onto business rates. That cannot be right.
Royal Mail, we've got a large postal service here, we've got a lot of the CWU here today. Our MP claimed in, I think it's 2011, that Royal Mail workers wanted privatisation. This was later found out to be, she had to apologise in the comments of this. Would you nationalise?
Well, we said in our manifesto we'd bring it back into public ownership. We've worked with organisations like the CWU to talk about just how that would be done. It's proved to be incredibly popular. People see the Royal Mail as a basic service of any civilised society, being able to communicate with one another in that way. We've been talking to some of the staff as well about how they feel it could be better managed under public ownership. So what the form of public ownership we're talking about is not old-style nationalisation. We're talking about new forms of public ownership, which involves both those who receive the services, those who deliver the services, and local democratic accountable elected people as well. So in that way, you get the best possible service in public ownership.
Great stuff. And finally, it's a cheeky question. Obviously, chancellors in waiting have to be financially prudent and stuff. Yeah. But if you had to put £10 on a date for the next election,
okay,
where would it be?
I'm rubbish at this. I ran Jeremy Corbyn's election campaign in the first year. Never bet at all, and he was 200 to 1. He won. So I'm the only one who never made any money. I believe the Tories will try to grip onto power for as long as possible. So we're preparing for the long haul. But the disarray that they're in at the moment, it could come at any time. So that's why we're campaigning every day.
Great stuff. And one last message for Beeston?
The most important thing now, I think, is to look at the local community, how it's suffered under austerity over the last 7 years under this government, and then start planning for the future when our Labour government arrives. Because what we want to do is have our plans on the shelf for every local community about how we invest in health, how we invest in education, the environment, all our public services, but also how we bring jobs, high-skilled, high-wage jobs into an area like this. So I want the Labour Party to be working with the local community in every area like this to build up that programme for change that we have when we get a Labour government.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.